Pledge of Allegiance. So take your right hand and put it on top of your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Miss Tracy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are again. This doesn't get any easier. Our opening story cuts to the depths of our hearts. An arrest report shares details on what led up to the death of Marion County Deputy John Durm after officials said he was attacked by an inmate Monday. The Marion County Coroner's Office ruled Durm's death a homicide, said he died from ligature strangulation. On behalf of the Marion County Coroner, Dr. Sloan, we extend our sincere sympathy to the family of Deputy John Durm, Sr. The Marion County Coroner's Office said in a statement, we further extend our condolences to our law enforcement, public safety family of the Marion County Sheriff's Office in the loss of their staff. Orlando Mitchell, 34, was arrested on preliminary charges of murder, felony murder, robbery, and escape. According to the arrest report, deputies with the Marion County Sheriff's Office requested IMPD homicide at 11:22 a.m. on July 10th at the inmate intake area of the Adult Detention Center at the Criminal Justice Campus. Attack. The arrest says the incident was captured on surveillance video, which showed Durham get out of the driver's side of the sheriff's van and walk to the back of the transport van. As Durham let Mitchell out of the van, video allegedly shows Mitchell move behind Durham and put his hands over Durham's head with a handcuff chain around Durham's neck. The arrest report says video showed a struggle between Durham and Mitchell as they fell to the ground. In the video, Durham was trying to remove the chain as Mitchell stayed on top of him, continued choking Durham until he stopped moving. According to the arrest report, the video showed Mitchell then using a handcuff key to remove the handcuffs, get into the sheriff's van, and drive away. The video allegedly showed Mitchell drive the van through a gate before crashing into a light pole outside of the Criminal Justice Center in the 3000 block of Prospect Street near South Keystone Avenue. Medics took Durham to Eskenazi Hospital, where medical staff pronounced him dead. Officials said Mitchell was taken to Eskenazi Hospital following the crash, and his condition was said to be stable. Officials said another deputy suffered minor injuries while apprehending Mitchell after the crash and was treated at the scene. The Marion County Prosecutor's Office will make the final charging decisions. John Durm is survived by a wife, 4 children, his parents, and several other family members. He'd been with the sheriff's office for 38 years. During a news conference Tuesday, the sheriff's office said Durham was known for going above and beyond. John Durham not only was dedicated to the service office, he was a dedicated family man. He loved fishing, hunting, and golf. He was very loving and kind and willing to go over and beyond what was asked of a deputy here at the office. To say we're experiencing a great loss is an understatement. Durham was described as a gentle giant who was trusted throughout the sheriff's office. The office stressed that they will be there to support the family going forward. Again, our hearts are broken and our deepest sympathies are extended to the Marion County Sheriff's Office family and to his home family. We start every show with the Pledge of Allegiance. We honor and salute our service members, both present and past. We salute those who give the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. We honor all of our first responders, our police and fire department members, our doctors, nurses, and paramedics. It's with heavy and sad hearts we bring you the heartbreaking news that we have brought to you today. If we could take a moment of silence for Deputy Durm, that would be great. It doesn't get any easier, and it really, I guess, shouldn't get any easier. And we want to bring your attention today that the town council meeting on July 13th, 2023 at 7 p.m., it's essential that as many people in the town of Brownsburg get out and get to this meeting as possible. Because thanks to the Brownsburg Sentinel, we have this announcement that Ordinance 2023-11 is on the agenda for action at the Brownsburg Town Council meeting scheduled for this Thursday. The ordinance is titled, "An Ordinance of Town of Brownsburg, Indiana, authorized the restructuring of the Brownsburg Park Board." The Town Council determined it is in the best interest of Brownsburg and the Brownsburg Parks Department to dissolve the Park Board. The ordinance reads in part, "The Brownsburg Town Council has determined that it is appropriate in the best interest of Brownsburg and the Brownsburg Parks Department to restructure and reorganize the Brownsburg Park Board. The ordinance establishes the Town Council as the Park Board going forward. It transfers all authority to the Brownsburg Town Council as the Park Authority. Consequently, the members of the municipal legislative body of Brownsburg shall hereafter serve as members of the Brownsburg Park Board. The ordinance dissolves the existing Park Board. Other membership on the Brownsburg Park Board, other than the members of the municipal legislative body, is therefore dismissed, and all authority of the Brownsburg Park Board shall be transferred and vested in the members as restructured by this ordinance." This publication, as well as many residents, have expressed concerns regarding Section 9 of the ordinance. This ordinance is effective immediately upon its passage. What can you do? Please attend the council meeting on 61 North Green Street, Brownsburg, Indiana, Thursday, 7/13/2023 at 7 p.m. The Brownsburg Sentinel has reached out to all members of Town Council, Park Board, School Board, and Library Board seeking clarification. This is a developing story, and we want you to stay in touch on that. And our thanks to the Brownsburg Sentinel and Dave Wyatt for bringing us that message. We do appreciate it. Let's get into our show here. Get it kicked off. We have an announcement for you tonight. We feel it's a special announcement. The Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter Network will soon be expanding. We will be adding a paint and drawing show, Painting with D, coming soon, in addition to our Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter Network. So stay tuned for that. It's Huber & Son Construction, 317-999-7552. Huber and Son Construction, LLC. Do you have questions about a home project? Call or text and get a hold of them, and they'll help you. That's Huber and Son Construction, 317-999-7552. Who do you get your flowers from in Brownsburg? Well, you should get them from the Brownsburg Flower Shop, 317-852-4169. BrownsburgFlowerShop.com, 317-852-4169. We love our local vendors. We want to help them as much as we can. Nance Concrete, LLC. Alex Nance, driveways, patios, garage floors, decorative stamp, walkways, and more. 317-378-2190. Free estimates. That's Nance Concrete, LLC. And our work quote of the day: no work is insignificant. All labor that uplifts humanity has dignity and importance and should be undertaken with painstaking excellence. In other words, if you're going to do a job, do it well and do it right.
This is a French chef, Chef Gateau, and I always listen to Indiana Radio 267 / Brownsburg. This is Two Left Nuts the Clown, and my favorite station when I'm in Brownsburg, Indiana, is Indiana Radio 267 / Brownsburg.
Well, thanks, guys. Now it's time for the chef. And today the chef's going to talk about one of our favorite lettuce items, and that's romaine lettuce. So take it away, chef, and inform us about romaine lettuce.
Oh, bonjour, Monsieur Dave.
Bonjour.
Today we are going to talk about the romaine lettuce. It's a variety of lettuce that grows a tall head of sturdy, dark green leaves with firm ribs down their centers. Unlike most lettuce, it is tolerant of heat. In North America, romaine is often sold as whole heads or as hearts that have had the outer leaves removed and are often packaged together. Romaine is a common salad green and is the usual lettuce used in Caesar salad. Romaine, like other lettuces, may also be cooked. For example, it can be braised or made into the soup. The thick ribs, especially on the outer leaves, have a milky fluid that gives the romaine its typically herb taste. In North America supermarkets, romaine is widely available year-round. And Monsieur Dave, that is romaine today. Au revoir, Monsieur Dave.
Au revoir, chef. Have a good day, night. Hey, what are we drinking this evening? We're drinking Werner's, the original ginger soda, naturally and artificially flavored, authentic, bold taste. So if you're in the mood for ginger ale, make it a Werner's, the original ginger soda. Now it's time for silly word strings. And tonight, your silly word strings are timeless, teacups, branch, lonesome, tickle, subtouch, bird, empty nester, and goodbye, chance, constipation. And those are your silly string words for this evening. In honor of the All-Star game being tonight, our trivia is all about baseball. So if you're ready, who is the all-time leader in hits in Major League Baseball? Who is the all-time leader in strikeouts in Major League Baseball? Who won the most MVP awards in Major League Baseball? Who won the most Cy Young awards in Major League Baseball? Who has the most World Series rings in Major League Baseball history? Who has the highest career batting average in Major League history? And who has the most career RBIs in Major League Baseball history? We're going to let you think about those for a minute, and we will come back to them. Hey, who's looking for managers? Why, your local Kroger in Brownsburg, seeking a Starbucks manager and a meat manager. Go to Kroger Careers and get your future started with Kroger in Brownsburg. Thought I was going to forget about that trivia, didn't you? Well, I didn't. Let's see how you did. Who is the all-time leader in hits in Major League Baseball? That would be Pete Rose. Who is the all-time leader in strikeouts in Major League Baseball? That would be Nolan Ryan. Who won the most MVP awards in Major League Baseball? That would be Barry Bonds with 7. Who won the most Cy Young awards in Major League Baseball? That would be Roger Clemens with 7. Who has the most World Series rings in Major League Baseball history? That would be Yogi Berra. And bonus points if you knew how many. And that answer was 10. Who has the highest career batting average in Major League Baseball history? That would be Ty Cobb with a 366. And who has the most career RBIs in Major League Baseball history? That would be Hank Aaron with 2,297. Who are we? We are your local internet venue. We're a local-based broadcaster. We start every show with the Pledge of Allegiance. We honor our first responders at the start of every show. We feature a mix of local advertising, community events, news and weather, daily trivia, day in history, quote of the day, and so much more. All local advertising is featured and free of charge. Upcoming charity events held locally are also encouraged. That phone number is 317-416-1954. We are at email at IndianaRadio267bberg@gmail.com. We broadcast from the Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter Studio. Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter, offering free local advertising for vendors and shoppers looking for a service. Find us on Facebook. Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter, eliminating the chatter, clatter, crap. How do you get us? Well, you get us on IndianaRadio267/Brownsburg on Facebook, IndianaRadio267/Brownsburg on YouTube, on Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter on Facebook. Our broadcast goes out to over 30 Facebook chats. The Dave C. Show is broadcast Monday through Friday. Show broadcast times are subject to change. Information on Dave C., past president of Brownsburg Redevelopment Authority, 42 years in the food business, author, and attended Ohio University. We are Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg. 30 new items for you to check out at the fair this year. That's at the state fair. One of those items is cinnamon crunch corn. Shredded sweet corn on the cob in butter, topped with a cinnamon toast crunch and a cream cheese icing. That's cinnamon crunch corn, one of the 30 new items at the state fair this year. those great performances just keep coming to Indianapolis. Coming up on Friday, July 21st, it's Foreigner along with Loverboy. They're bringing their farewell tour to Noblesville. That's at the Ruoff Music Center. That concert starts at 7. On the 27th of July, it's rappers 50 Cent, Busta Rhymes, and Jeremiah are celebrating the 20th anniversary of 50 Cent's debut album, Get Rich or Die Trying. That concert starts at 7. On July 28th, country singer Sam Hunt with opening acts Brett Young and Lily Rose are performing. The concert starts at 7:30. On the 30th of July, Bret Michaels is coming to Noblesville for a Sunday night rock show featuring Night Ranger and Jefferson Starship. So get out there and enjoy those concerts. And currently in Shelbyville, it's 85 degrees. In Dayton, it's 86. Jamestown, it's 83. Canby, 84. And in Brownsburg, it's currently 82 degrees. If you're headed up to Chicago, if you're headed up Interstate 65 tonight, partly cloudy skies, possibility of some showers overnight, and the winds will be out of the east-northeast at 10 to 15. On Wednesday, high of 72, 99 chance of precipitation. So I would suggest get out that rain gear, put the golf clubs away. Rain and thunder are excellent possibilities with the wind out of the southeast at 11. On Thursday, high of 76, partly cloudy, and that rain moves out with the winds out of the north at 9 miles an hour. And if your travels are taking you to Pittsburgh, tonight, clear skies, winds will be light and variable. Tomorrow, 91 for a high with mostly sunny skies. And in Brownsburg, Indiana, tonight, partly cloudy skies, winds out of the southwest at 10 to 15. Low chance of precipitation tonight. On Wednesday, high of 87, mostly cloudy. Slim chance of precipitation with winds out of the south-southwest at 13. On Thursday, high of 84, scattered thunderstorms, and your chance of precipitation jumps up to 70% with the winds out of the west-southwest at 12. So if you're going to do anything tomorrow, it is your best chance to get out and do it, because it looks like we might be in for a rainy one on Thursday. And that's your local and regional weather. Tonight, the 2023 Major League All-Star Game is set in T-Mobile Park in Seattle. The rosters are finalized. The starters and lineups have been announced. Now it's time for fun and pageantry of the Midsummer Classic. This will start at 8:05. Catch it on Fox. The National League has not won an All-Star game since 2012, but they won it decisively 8-0. In last year's game, the American League won 3-2 thanks to home runs by Byron Buxton and Giancarlo Stanton, who ended up winning the All-Star MVP. This year, there are 31 first-time All-Stars with 17 from the National League, and 10 of the 17 National League pitchers who were selected are first-timers. American surfer Michaela Jones dies at 44 after surfing accident cut his artery. Jones, a Hawaiian surfer known for shooting awe-inspiring photos and videos from the inside of barreling waves, died after the surfing accident in Indonesia. Jones had gone out on the ocean Sunday morning during a trip to the islands off the western coast of Sumatra when his surfboard fin cut his artery, said his father, dentist Dr. John Jones. And he was a humble artist. His pictures were incredible, his father said in a phone interview from his Honolulu office on Monday. And it's that time. Is today your birthday? We hope that you've had a good time and you're continuing to have a good time celebrating your birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
If today is your birthday, you're a seeker and both a dreamer and an achiever. Some may call you an overachiever, as they're a bit of a perfectionist in you. While you do need security and comfort, your desires tend to stretch beyond the routine and mundane. You have strong morals and standards for yourself, and you work hard for what you have. Things are not simply handed to you, and you know this instinctively and push all the harder. You possess much creative intelligence and stand out as unique. Sharing birthday today are John Quincy Adams, E.B. White, Yul Brynner, Michelle Fairley, Michael Rosenbaum, Rochelle Taylor, Mindy Sterling, Stephen Lang, Stella Ward, Little Kim, Tom Holland, and Rob Heaps. Happy birthday all the way around. Have a safe birthday. If you're going out and celebrating, make sure you have that designated person and that designated driver.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
All right. Happy birthday. And our VCR tape of the day is A Midsummer Night's Dream. This 1990 classic, Rupert Everett, Calista Flockhart, Kevin Kline, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Stanley Tucci all together in this classic. When two pairs of star-crossed lovers, a feuding pair of supernatural sprites, and a love potion gone awry all come together in an enchanted moonlight forest, the result is a delightful mix of merriment and magic. It's the delightful version of one of Shakespeare's most romantic comedies. It's 130 minutes long, and this came out in the late 90s. So if you haven't seen it, get your copy of William Shakespeare's A Midnight Night's Dream, funny and sexy. And our word of the day for today is loquacious.
Loquacious. Loquacious.
So, are you loquacious? I want you to think about that one. Hey, it's renewed restoration. That's right. Renewing and restoring the exterior of your home is what we do best. Get the job done right the first time. Call 317 339 5644 for that free estimate today. Don't forget, Huber & Son Construction, 317-999-7552. And also, Junkzilla is going around Indianapolis and surrounding areas picking up any unwanted junk items. Call or text to 317-459-7745 for hassle-free, no obligation estimates. Now it's time for one of my favorite parts of the day, and that's word salad. So if you'll indulge me and enjoy today's word salad.
Charleston, where the company's making the largest investment in the history of the state.
Well, President Joe Biden has once again struggled reading off the teleprompter in his latest public gaffe. President Biden hasn't had a great record with reading his speeches, and this time presenting in South Carolina was no different. He was there to talk about his economic agenda, praising his Bidenomics, an investment in infrastructure. But of course, the teleprompter gaffe gained online attraction as the country begins to prepare campaigning ahead of the 2024 presidential election. Let's take a look back at some of the moments Joe Biden has struggled with the teleprompter. Last month, the president was saying "end of quote" while reading a poem during a White House speech.
And the next day, they sent someone out to survey our yard. As Beth wrote, "This is the best thing that's happened to rural America since the Rural Electrification Act, for electricity in farms in the 30s and 40s. End of quote.
In June, social media users were confused by what he was rambling on about while speaking to Air Force Academy graduates.
It wasn't all push-ups and cramming for Prague Week, though it set the Guinness Book of Records, world records. Most simultaneous push-ups, there had to be an enormous amount of push-ups. But all of you, I think you had some fun along the way. Maybe a good use of your epic passes. That would be reason enough to join.
A few days later, the president was speaking at a community college in Nash County in North Carolina when he fumbled over his words.
I want to thank everyone in Rocky Mountain City Council, Nash County, Edgecombe County.
And in May, this happened.
We see it here again today. And companies like, I hope I pronounced it right.
Wow. Another day, another word salad. Hey, today in history, what happened on this day in history? In 1798, the U.S. Marine Corps was created by an act of Congress. In 1934, President FDR became the first president to travel through the Panama Canal. And in 1939, the Yanks hosted the 7th All-Star Game. The Yanks and the AL won 3-1 with 6 of the starters being Yankees. In 1962, the first transatlantic TV transmission via satellite, Telstar 1. And in 1974, the World Football League played its first game. And that's your day in history. Hey, guess what? It is time for us to get out of here. It's time for us to go. We'd love to stick around, but that clock keeps on ticking. Hope everyone has a great birthday out there. And again, our deepest sympathies to the family of Deputy Durm. And we will keep you updated as we move forward on that. With that being said, we're going to close it out here and get out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. And we will catch you on the next trip.